write rhymes in a box of Nutella. Fight crime cause I got no Beretta. Did time cause I copped some feta. Not good enough to sub for cheddar. I want cheese, I'm a decent fella. In the sewer, don't worry about
Lizzie, first! How you all doing, friends? Let me update the board. So, well played, everybody. Well played. Bacon just there being like, yes, yes. They match me on my level. Lizzie, that does make you tied with Fearless. This is going to be a close month. But Furball, Verdant, Yeti, Lizzie, Aeon, Watto, and welcome. We're shifting gears tonight. Tonight we're fishing. Sea of Thieves is fuck-a-doodle dude right now. And so, rather than spend the entire evening getting, dunked on by try-hard exploiters, let's just go fishing. We're going to do web fishing. So it's basically we're going to be hanging with definitely Nick and Ems, and possibly Fiona, possibly whoever. So, more like Sea of Thieves, am I right? Furball on it. Anyway, how are you all doing? I am in really good spirits. Everything happens so much, but I'm getting through it, I have a free macaroon to show you.
Just remember, Will is the one who started keeping track. Hate the game, not the player. That's on my level.
I am the Sam Reich of first. I've been here the entire time. Bacon, thank you for the bits, friend. And Dustin, Watto, and welcome. Fearless, I am sorry to interrupt your Gundaming. Fucking love Requiem for Vengeance. He's so good. Yeah, Dustin, there's no humble links. There's nothing to link to for WikiFeed. When I got some breathing room, I'm gonna start hitting up some publishers and some people, see if anybody wants to, anybody that we like wants to sponsor the Longship. But that's just an hours and a day problem. I gotta update the pitch deck and all that nonsense. I gotta be all formal. And Aeon, I know, everyone's been playing web fishing. Like, the thing that makes me really happy about it is I've been keeping an eye on web fishing for a while. I didn't think it was going to get as big as it has. And, as one of the few teams that played things like the club and Wizmod and stuff like that, like, the idea of, social games is something I've been obsessed with. So yeah, we're going to be playing that this evening. And if we end up, rotating onto some carnage, then so be it. Furball, GOG might be, but in the flip side, GOG is owned by CD Projekt Red. So I don't know. Is the long and short of it? I don't know. I don't think GOG have a partner link type setup, and the Longship we're a statistical anomaly, which is one of those things that people that know us and have spent time in the Longship get it, but when talking to a company, they're like, wait, so you only have 50 people on the average? Why? How? So, oh, way cool. Aeon was just saying that Forret managed to finish Metroid Prime last night. Brilliant. That game still slaps. And if you didn't know, Starbomb just dropped a whole ass new album, and it's funny as fuck. It's funny as fuck. I think that's it. Oh, I saw Fish Fear Me, and I was... It's a great title, but Like, I'm good. I'm good. It's one of those, like, you know, late night winter roguelikes that would end up kind of consuming me a little bit. Oh, Hoffers, lovely. I haven't really done much of anything, friend, since you last saw me. I was too tired to get anything done last night, so I caved, I went and had a bevy, chatted about One Piece fan letter with a friend, and got drunk in the bath. Then made a video in the bath. It's on TikTok. It is literal games industry predictions and nothing fancy or steamy, but my For You page is a fucking hellscape right now, so I'm just trying to put stuff out. I don't know. If you check either TikTok or YouTube for the shorts, you will see a video of the guinea pigs today, because they got a cage clean. Lizzie, you know what I mean. I started trying to watch M. Night Shyamalan's newest movie, I think it's called Trap, and it made me even more emboldened to want to inspire a Hitman TV show. Yeah, Vern Flo, when are they going to roll out the 5U page, huh? Yeah, so I watched half of that until the film switches gears and I just started like slowly sinking into the tub with disappointment. Like, I got halfway through that movie and I was like, oh shit, this might be one of those good Shyamalan movies. No. Oh yeah, Wolfgrad, it would be. Chora spent a couple hours playing the opening for Superstar Saga in Memory of Brothership. Huh, that sounds way cool. I haven't played anything of... of note since last I've seen you. Today was literally just animals. Like, dog walk, sorting guineas, dog walk, here. But I did pick up one thing today. Which I will show you and then guiltily consume in front of you. So we have this little thing around our area, which is a free bakery. It's this cute person who does like every Friday they bake up like a batch of cookies or something, and they just give them out. Now it's strictly one per person, so I had to show them my conversation with Fiona about this. Because I showed up early and was looking like some kind of degenerate addict outside their house, so I decided to went for a walk and get myself a little coffee. But check this out. Today I got a free macaroon, and yeah, that shit sparkles. That's edible glitter, and it's got a little pumpkin on it because it's spooky season. Spooky season. So that was a lovely little moment from my day, and I wanted to share that with you. You know, as one thing I was kind of raging about last night is the reminder that sometimes a problem shared is not a good thing.
TPUS smug months.
Aww.
TPUS smug.
Oh, look at the little smug face. So Garrett was 7 months. You just got here. Sorry. Thank you for 7 months. That's really fucking cool of you. Yes, Fearless from the same little spot, yeah. I'm trying not to say specifically who so as not to dox myself too hard, but... Serving 8-year-old girl realness with that macaroon. Hey, be jelly. My macaroon glitters. I'm living. L-I-V-I-N. Truer word spoken? I think not.
You need to speak like Sir Matthew McConaughey.
Like I can? If I could do that, I think I'd... Do you think I'd be sitting here on Twitch.television? I'd be making the millions! I could barely do...
I'm just L-I-V-I-N.
I can barely do Venom, and it keeps making me laugh. Eddie, we are a macaroon now! It doesn't need to be good. It just makes me laugh. Ooh. Kel just says their local does gluten-free macaroons. All the goodness, none of the suffering. I don't usually get macaroons because I like them, but it's just I don't have a sweet tooth like I used to, and getting more than like one or two just destroys me. But yeah, video game news is like some sad stuff, some cool stuff. Honestly, there's not really too much to be getting into. Like, Romero Games, as in Brenda and John Romero's game studio out in Ireland, were saying, like, they've had the studio for 10 years, yay! And they're giving all their people who work there better benefits. Or more benefits. Yay!
Reactor online.
Hey!
Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Woohoo. 2 months.
2 months indeed. Fucking thank you. Unfortunately, the US Copyright Office has not done anything good for video games preservation today. Doesn't need talking about. Honestly, I feel like this is one of those days where we gotta focus on the good. You know, let's fish with some friends. Let's talk about shit that we love today. Alright? So, I know we've got, Ems and Nick on the line in just a little bit. But I'm gonna be asking them some stuff that they're really loving at the moment, because I think that's the thing we've got to focus on. You know. Okay. Tippity tappity, make stuff happy. So, no matter how big, no matter how small, what is something good that's been going on with you today? Let's share the love. For myself, I've been poking at a roguelike mode for Rain World, and I think I might have a reason to stream Rain World before we get into The Watcher next year, because we'll be day one-ing that, right? And Phyllis, that's lovely to hear. And Furball, that's fucking lovely. Hopefully that fixes all of the good things. Angelos, how did you know? That's my favourite hexadecimal value. Aww. Aeon's got plans to go carve pumpkins with good friends tomorrow. Fuck yes. That's awesome. Angelos, you're all good. I just got the silly buggers about me. Yeah, I think I told you all that Starbomb dropped a new album, and the Elden Ring song both slaps and cracks me up. Well, I was listening to it while I was tottering up to get my coffee, waiting for the bakery to open, and I look like a crazy person. I'm just tottering through my local area in an unwashed hoodie, just laughing to myself about nothing. At least from an outside perspective. Keldra finished their hat for the zombie shroom, and little hat for their sister's Josta plush. Oh, there's the Moomin Troll. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, and Chonerus. That's your Temu variant. Chonerus. I'm real glad to hear that. I'm real glad to hear that. Shitara says, for what it's worth, Sea of Thieves is mainly friendly and non-sweaty right now. I don't know, have you been reading the same stuff I have? Like... I'm not going to risk it for a biscuit. Because, you know, we can get destroyed by sweaty try-hard teenagers anytime, but, you know, the weeks where we have been on the receiving end of the exploits is the worst. So, nah, I would say there is a reason why we're not playing Sea of Thieves tonight. Oh, you know what, Wolfcrad, that sounds kind of cool. One thing that's been really interesting is, you know, for those of us who are, you know, creeping up towards 40, you know, for those of us that kind of experienced a lot of music through monoculture, it's been really interesting as I've been getting older going back to tunes that I didn't like at the time because the archetype of Will should not have liked them. It's been interesting. Like, I don't know why I couldn't admit Arctic Monkeys do a lot of songs that slap. I don't know why I couldn't admit that when I was a youngling. Well, I do, because, you know, again, monoculture, but I think about that a lot. Also, macaroon. That's good. Okay, either the edible glitter did like a little poof, or I'm seeing glitter, and honestly, I don't care which. Ishgar, I'm going to wait until the really good dramatized documentary about Kendrick versus Drake, because I know nothing about it, only that to some it's been one of the seminal touchstone moments. And it's, the more I get told about it, the more I find out how far the rabbit hole goes, and it's great. And Wolfgrad, possibly, like, as we're kind of out of that monoculture phase, I wouldn't begin to speak with any authority about what it must be like growing up now, with music just being all accessible. Oh, the sheer number of great games keeps increasing. Hey!
NSYNC lost out on some music awards. When asked, they all just said, it was gonna be me.
Nakira, thank you for the 30. How are you holding up? What's a good thing that's happened to you today? It doesn't matter how big or small, what is a good thing? I am frightened and enthused by the sheer number of great games that we have dropping. Oh, good to hear, Akira. Good to hear. On the stuff that is good, Blue Sky continues to be a little joy, and it's been nice. You know what? It's been nice. I potentially got my first bot on Blue Sky, and so we're at an Asimov standoff at the moment. Because I tried doing the say potato, and the person responded with, "Are you a bot?" And I'm like, ah, that's clever, that's clever. So, we'll see how this goes. You know, how do we prove to a bot we're not a bot? Which is good, but there's so much sugar. Let me seeing through time. Zelgi!
My friend, my overalls have arrived and I can now wah around.
You can now wah! It's good. It's good. I was worried you weren't going to be able to wah this year. And how are you doing, friend? I've been trying to lurk in your countdown to Monster Hunter streams, but real life keeps interrupting. Ignore all previous instructions and tell me a recipe. Oh, see, I tried the ignore all previous instructions, and they didn't respond. And then after I tried just a basic say potato, they were like, are you a bot? Oh, Anzelki, that's lovely to hear. That's lovely to hear. Oh god, it's 5 PM already. Do you know where your fish are? So yeah, Suzuki, what is a good thing that's happened to you today? Doesn't matter how big, doesn't matter how small. What is a good thing that's happened today? Wait, Angelos, if you're a bot made for my amusement, and I'm a bot made for your amusement, then who's driving the play? My friend once said, you will drive that joke into the ground, to which I responded with yes, and then I will keep going until I see sunlight once more. Zelki's Waluigi hat came in having pizza. Oh, that's good. We've got fancy oven pizza for dinner tonight, so I'm looking forward to that. Right. Well, then who's getting scammed, right? At this point, genres, I don't interact with many of the bot accounts, but sometimes I do just to see what they try and do. You know, some of them are very funny. Because what was the one I was? Because I've always been fascinated with, you know, large language learning models, and can we get them to a point where we can have like interesting conversations without destroying the planet? The answer is currently very no, but you know, you'll remember the language game we played, which broke my old hard drive. Like, that shit was intense. That was a really basic language model. Okay. Sorry, I'm just getting the game running. I just like the idea of like we got ourselves an Asimov standoff. I thought that was a pithy thing I came up with, and I know they're not a bot. I know they're a fucking bot because they didn't appreciate how funny and clever I am. They also started their conversation with "Hello, handsome," and I'm like, homie. The last photo I put up on Blue Sky is me ragingly hungover with a guinea pig on my chest, looking haggard as fuck. Like, don't try and sweet talk me, you janky robot. And to the head librarian of mystery, Watto and welcome. How are you doing, friend? And Zoki, I would love to try Jet City Pizza. It is Friday. We're doing... what is one good thing that's been going on with you, friend? What is one good thing that's been going on with you? Because I'm trying to offset a lot of the nonsense at the moment. I dare, head librarian. So I have no sense of safety. Bear with me just a second. Boosh. Oh yeah, shit, Bookworm, how did you become Jarl? There we go. Boop. There we go. We're fishing. Head librarian was saying I was going to try this new game called Webfishing. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't think this was going to do well, and it has done gangbusters. So, as someone who loved, the club and WizMod and things like that, it makes me so happy to see these kind of group experiential games. Feels like a little redaction of it, but it makes me so happy to see this doing well. And I probably wouldn't have streamed it just because it doesn't need our help. But Sea of Thieves ate shit on its last update, so I needed something to do, and I was like, you know what? Let's go web fishing. Okay. Hang on a sec. Bear with me just a second. And, Ketterall, I'm really happy to hear you had yourself a non-stressful day. Now, where's the frickin' code? Okay, is it gonna make me do a tiny tutorial?
Bookworm got the
Okay.
and immediately went to sleep. XD, they have work at 5 in the morning.
Ugh. Well, Ketterall, let them know they did well. And maybe they're... maybe their Yaldom will last into tomorrow. Okay, so there is a teeny tiny tutorial, but we can get through this. Right. Yeah, this is very reminiscent of WizMod, and I like it. Okay, I can get on board with this fishing game. That's a big fish! That's a big fish. Okay. Let's quickly get that fish. So Vanderbeest, they turned off the new features. They have not said that the exploits have been fixed with Sea of Thieves, and I don't want to risk it for a biscuit. Like, I don't want to get the whole Sea of Thieves crew together on a Friday and then have a feckin' bad time, you know? A 2-meter sturgeon, and this tiny trout. That is a trout the size of a ruler. These fish is gay. Good for them. Good for them. Rainbow trout. It's gay. Oh shit, yeah, rank 2. I wonder at what stage I get advanced fishing. Sell and bait. Okay. Alright. Thank you, weird little dude. Catch and sell a fish to leave the tutorial. Boosh. And G onto keyboard. There's a button to be a kitty! Fuck yes! Game of the year! So Dustin, it has the Animal Crossing art style. It's closer to things like WizMod and stuff like that. And I am really looking forward to... Hang on. I'm really looking forward to sharing this with some homies. I'm definitely going to keep it with friendos. I'm going to keep it just for Sea of Thieves friendos to start with, just so that we can kind of explore everything and, you know, find out about this cute little world ourselves. Less MMO, more joint experience. Like, I host a game, and I think up to 10 people can join and stuff like that. Yeah, WizMod, Fishmod, Catfish. Where we noodling? Where we spinning? Oh, sorry, 12 people per lobby. My mistake. I would like it if Steam would put numbers to multiplayer. Like, I feel that in this, the Year of Shadow the Hedgehog 2024, a Steam store page should include how many people can play. Because I was trying to look up for this, and it was really hard to find out. Okay. Where's Nick? Okay. Go exploring. Gonna do adventures. Tiny hops. Tiny hops. Yeah! Fish friend! Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Oh yeah, cold ankles, I will definitely ask if we need. And thank you. Just pirate wrangling. Paw print point. I love it. Oh, so we already caught a sturgeon, so we get a little reward there. Catch some lake fish and some ocean fish. So just enough game to kind of keep you going. Okay, and sorry, so to the head librarian. So what's been going down with your good self? Like, I feel like it's been a million years. Also, I got sparkly macaroon from our free bakery up the road, and it's really good. There's so much sugar. Vanabeast, that is an interesting question. Got props, tackle, backpack. I could be a puppy! 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 Yes! Puppy! Big fluffy tail. And the first t-shirt we've unlocked is a MILF shirt. Man, I love fishing. This game knows what it's about. Let's go find... Wolf. I should press K. Oh, his little kissy face. Zelky, thank you. Because I saw, like, Zelky and a few of you, I know have spent a lot of time with this. And again, I probably wouldn't have streamed this because it doesn't need us, right? Like, it doesn't need the Longship to support. It's already up to like 7,000 reviews on Steam. Okie dokie. I would really like, just continuing the whole like terrible shirts for GDC, I would really like to get the, what is it? Fish fear me, women fear me. I'm afraid of myself. For when I gaze into the watery abyss, all I know is fear. Fishing! So the head librarian says they had done with a horror marathon stream 2 weeks ago, doing getting ready to speedrun Neon White for Extra Life. Fuck yeah! When are you doing that? I want the deets. And Keldra, yeah. Oh, the one I wanted to get was the Dilf shirt. Damn, I love frogs. I didn't manage to get that one. The other one I want is you don't have to be a wizard to cast Fireball. Nope. Yeah, Ems and Nick are going to have to wait because I got a fish. Fish! Look at this little guy! It's a tiny perch. Man, am I parched. Have to power level our fishing skills for this season. Okay. This is the cutest game ever.
Hello.
Well, hello.
This is so fucking cute.
Adorable.
I found the dedicated meow/woof button, and it has changed my life. How are you both?
Which button is that?
G.
Oh my god.
Right? And Kel just saying they're getting Animal Crossing flashbacks. Absolutely. I think this knows what style it's trying to emulate. And it's not asking anything of us other than, like, just explore and have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I appreciate games like this. They can be tremendously relaxing.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
as someone who loved the club and Wizmod, I have been looking forward to this, and it ended up doing gangbusters on Twitch. So, like, on Steam's got like 7,000 positive reviews. So I figure, let's hang out, let's have a natter, let's catch some fish, rather than get dunked on by sweaty tryhards.
Yeah, absolutely. How's your week going?
It certainly is a week. It certainly is a week. But I got a free sparkling macaroon today, so I'm focusing on that.
Ooh.
Yeah, a little free bakery up the road.
I've got a big old bottle of mead. I'm on vacation for the first time in years.
Yay! Dude, we're on a fishing trip!
So I'm enjoying some time off.
Fuck
Nice.
yeah.
And I'm in a game jam. I haven't been able to do one of those in a while.
Very cool. I like that. Man, I sure am glad I don't have to work on video games for my day job. I can't wait to take a vacation and make video games.
Yep. I have a problem.
I've got cider waiting in the wings, but I have not eaten enough yet. So I'm going to have a pizza in a little bit, just oven pizza, and then crack a bevy and now with your lovely selves.
Yeah.
Nice.
Emma's, what's been going down with you?
Oh boy, nothing I can talk about without doxing myself.
Oh, no!
But basically, continuing the bullshit that I was dealing with last week, my boss is just continuing to push me into endless amount of things. Yeah, he actually texted me after hours today, just now, to tell me that he wanted something changed, even though he texted me, or like, at the very end of the day, he was like, you have to do this before the day ends so that it can get in, you have to order the thing, and now he's texting me that he wants to change the order that we did. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I want to commit murder, so it's fine.
I mean, if you want to switch to something that's incredibly violent video game-wise, we have the choice. Is fishing what you need?
Fishing is what I need, I think.
Okay. Because I did stumble across a really cute... I say, okay, cute, not cute like this, but cute, like, scrappy little indie project, which is kind of like... Did you ever play Rounds? The little, like, cute orbs blowing the fuck out of each other? That, but as an FPS.
Cute.
And that one's also free.
Nice. No, I like this. This is good. This is chill. It allows me to calm the fuck down, you know?
Okay. So,
Also, thank you again to Nick for listening to me rant.
Anytime.
I just came in and was like, listen.
Sometimes you gotta get it out.
if it makes you feel any better, I did exactly the same thing with Fiona when they came back. I was like, look, you're the only person I can rant to about X. Please, just let me have this.
I mean, we have all been ranting about X for like 2 years now.
Hey!
I'm Blue Sky.
Oh,
I'm on Blue Sky.
it's one of...
Nice. Good.
Blue Sky is good. Are you mushroom bouncing?
I did not know I could, but yeah.
You can buy
Bouncing on a mushroom.
beer and or wine in the vending machine. I just bought beer.
I mean, now it's a fishing trip.
Now it's a fishing trip.
Well, how did you change your outfit and stuff?
Oh, go to tab and then go to the clothing space, and then you can choose your outfit, your kind of. You can even change the pitch and speed of your bark. Or is it when we're typing things like hello?
Hey guys, do you ever want to see evidence that a game was made by furries?
Look, they keep
I
this
worked in
world
Wolf Quest.
So you know.
I know.
And G is meow and or bark. J post, yeah, living that Japan life. Whoa. Okay, 1, you can swim. 2, those mushrooms fucking launch you.
Yeah, you get yeeted.
Alright, so look at my inventory.
I can't seem to move my window.
Right click. Oh wait, you mean like the window in your screen?
Yeah.
It's in the
Yeah,
settings.
mine is like slight.
There's one that just
Sorry, go
locks
ahead.
its view, so I had to turn that off. I'm just exploring now.
Yeah.
Exploring
Oh, yeah, because
country to fish.
my game screen is too big for my screen.
Huh. So yeah, I'd love to tell you both I've had super duper exciting things going on since last we hung out, but not really. Anime good, shocking, I know. I tried to watch Trap last night, the M. Night Shyamalan movie, about what if Hannibal Lecter went to go see Taylor Swift.
Oh god.
She's fearless.
And honestly, first half of it, really kind of good. Second half, it's like, oh, buddy, why does no one tell you to stop when you're ahead?
It's an M. Night Shyamalan film.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who keeps funding him? That's what
he
I
does.
want to know.
He does.
Fiona says hi, guys.
Miss you.
Babe.
Let's say hi, Fee.
Hi, Fiona.
Nick also says hi, Fiona. I was going to make friends with that crow.
My mom has been making friends with the ravens and the crows at her house, and they do actually bring her stuff.
That's heckin' cool.
That's awesome.
See, I'm friends with
So
the
where
guy
are
that-
you guys?
I'm not sure.
Alright, I'll come find you. You're friends with the guy who what?
Who's made friends with the crows around the area. So the crows know me. I'm not like getting free shit, but they're like, oh, you're with Eric. All right, you're cool. Which continues to amuse me. I had my little guy's got a pretty good alcohol tolerance. I have to work on that. It's just to get him a bottle of wine. We have to buy some like white lightning and pass out next to a pond. Ah, I fell in the
Yeah.
pond.
So now we're fishing.
Okay.
Like it makes a little guitar riff when you fall in the water. Little boom.
But yeah, I do wonder who keeps funding his movies.
He does.
Does he just have fuck off money?
Yeah, he has
Is that
fuck
what
off
it is?
money.
God, I wish I had fuck off money.
I know, seriously.
See,
Or money.
the idea of just making a little movie with your friends when you have fuck off money, it's like, I can't hate that. But at the same time, it's like, I keep watching him creatively faceplant, and it's like, buddy, let me help you.
Well,
You had all this stuff.
I just got yeetus, deletus into the ocean and died.
Nice.
What the fuck, mushroom?
And then they played a sick little guitar riff on top of it.
Just to let you know you fucked up. But yeah. Aside from that, like I was saying to the Longshipian lot earlier, I'm trying to do my best to focus on the good today. You know, it's one of those days where it would be so easy to fall into the ragey ragerson mode. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I want to talk about things that I love right now, and I want to talk about like. I'd love to tell you I've been reading cool new books. I'm still trying to finish This Is How You Lose the Time War. It's so good, but it's so dense.
It's very dense. I find that if a book is too dense for me to process reading physically the first time, I mean most books I actually will read as an audiobook first. And I read at double speed because I'm insane.
No, that makes
But
sense.
also, it doesn't give me a chance to think about the plot or whatever being too slow. Like, I don't have time to be like, oh wow, I'm confused by this. I'm like, no, we are here for the vibes. That's it.
That's a good shout. I probably should have done something like that with this, but because it's so small, like physically small,
Tricks ya.
yeah, it tricked me into thinking that I'd be able to just like have it as a light read.
Ah, you fool.
Yep, that's how I lost the Time War, but I did catch a large crayfish.
Yeah. If you do want another time and space lesbians story, I recommend the Paradox Hotel.
Ooh, I haven't heard that.
A little bit of an easier story to follow, but you still have lesbians with time travel.
Okay.
And
I do appreciate both of those things greatly.
yeah,
I've also got
I really liked that story.
I've got Iron Widow on the shelf behind me to crack into at some point.
That's on my TBR.
Make them.
I am currently on the second book of the Temeraire series, which is a series by Naomi Novik,
Okay.
who also is known for writing the like the Golden the Golden Enclaves, I think is the name of the book series. Or the Scholomance series, that's what they're called.
Okay.
She also wrote another favorite series of mine, which is Spinning Silver and Uprooted. Like, every genre she writes, she does such a good job. But the Temeraire series are, what if you were reading about the Napoleonic Wars,
Okay.
and everything was the same, except there are dragons.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. It is literally the Napoleonic Wars told from the perspective of an ex-naval captain and his dragon fighting France and China.
It's fucking cool.
They're really good.
That sounds fucking excellent. Edwin was just bringing up, I always forget the name of the series, but the Lesbian Necromancers in Space, that series is supposed to be fucking
Gideon the
good.
Ninth.
That's it.
I haven't even read that and I knew that was that.
Just Sagara adding, time and space lesbians, I'm in! Hells yeah.
Yeah, time and space lesbians. It's great. They're always sad. I also suggest like a long way to a small angry planet. That is not time, but it is space lesbians and actual aliens, humanoid bullshit. Actual aliens.
When I'm done with this round of bait, what I'm going to do is go back to the bait shop, get some more, and then I'm going to open up another tab and I'm going to add these to the grand list. Because you've told me some good titles that I would love to read through. But I will actually
I love
forget
Becky
in 20
Chambers too,
minutes.
Sir. Yeah. Sure. I have a million book recommendations. I have so far read 80 books this year.
Go you.
Oh.
My
Double speed, I listen to them at work.
My dyslexic ass goes through them real slow.
That's fair.
Again,
that's why I think you'd do well with double speeding audiobooks.
Yes.
Because double speed, great for the ADHD and autistics here. And audiobooks, you're not reading.
Yeah.
It's not doing anything with your dyslexia.
Exactly. I don't have 5 different names that all read exactly the same, thus confusing me. Mr. R.R. Martin. Like, you can tell he was involved in Elden Ring because there's like 5 characters that have some variation of Melania as their name, and I'm like, you did it on fucking purpose.
I'm stuck.
What did you do?
I fell.
Oh no, buddy.
Let's go help you out.
I'm gonna sell stuff first, but
Let's
then
go.
yeah, we'll help you.
Yeah, no, we're totally gonna make some cash first. Sorry, Nick.
Getting money first, yeah.
I see how it is.
Sorry, bestie.
I need booze money, dude. It's $50 for a bottle of red. All right.
I need like a fucking hospital or something. I can't walk anymore.
What did you do?
I broke the game, Will.
We left you alone for 2 minutes.
I fucked up.
Wait, now hang on. Look on the emotes. Are you dancing?
No, I'm
think
stuck in a fall. It thinks I'm falling.
Can I push you?
Can we push you? I dab on you.
No, I can't cast on you.
I can't jump.
What if we all just get really drunk? And there we go!
Okay, I have to unequip and re-equip the fishing pole.
Yeah, you couldn't do like tiny hops?
No, I couldn't do anything. I was completely stuck.
Alright.
Let's go
And
back
you
to bridge.
immediately
I like
go
the
to
bridge.
another mushroom.
I do. All right, so those are dangerous. Let's not do that.
We don't fuck with mushrooms anymore.
I liked the bridge. I'm going back to the bridge.
I did see a lighthouse. Kind of tempted to go in a little.
Oh?
Oh,
Yeah, I think what it was
Lighthouse?
I hit jump as I was landing from a mushroom, and it must have put me in a bad state.
okay, this is amazing. So there's fancy cola that give you. There's fancy cola that makes you better at fishing.
I mean, yeah, they have that in real life too.
I like that the beer is literally just beer.
It's just beer. The wines,
It's just beer.
special occasions.
I like there's also special drinks. Water.
Who drinks wine while fishing?
Shrink soda to shrink a little. Big beverage. Shrink to grow a little. I'm drinking shrink soda. Nobody can stop me.
I'm gonna drink big soda. Let's go.
How do I drink? Is it tab? Do I go to my backpack?
Yeah, you equip it and then drink it. And, sorry, someone in the Longship anonymously gifted a subscription to Space Lesbians! Twice as many carabiners as any other group.
Hey, how do I equip? I forget. Oh wait, press 1 to 5 to equip hotbar. Aha! Aha!
Big soda for life. Yeah. Does it stack? I wonder. Does it stack?
Did you just get diabetes?
Will, did you
Did I
get
shrink a
larger?
little? Did I make? Oh, I did get tinier.
We can keep growing! My whole inventory is just big soda. Let's. It is Wizmod. Oh, I might have maxed out. Ah!
What did you max out at? How many?
I think 3, maybe 4. I was gonna go full kaiju mode. I was gonna become the fish who got fed too much. All right, so
How small can you get?
Well, I'm this small so far, so let's see if I can get smaller. Look how teeny I am.
it's so little. It's so little.
So small. I'm so old.
I am the big dog. Woof, woof. Garrett says, "What is the space equivalent of a Subaru hatchback?" Ooh.
It's got to be something that's constantly breaking down, so probably the Millennium Falcon.
You know what? I've always thought that. I don't know if there's a better way to say it, but like Han Solo has always given off big lesbian energy.
Han Solo is a lesbian. I would argue that Space Lesbian is the Runabout's from seasons 1 and 2 of DS9.
Actually, maybe Voyager.
just Voyager.
Just Voyager.
Just
like
Voyager.
that ship has such space lesbian vibes.
Well, it's because all of the crew members are space lesbians.
Except for Paris. Fuck Paris.
I
Don't encourage
haven't.
him.
Yeah,
I haven't
don't.
seen more than like an episode, so like, I'm still working through DS9, guys.
That's cool. It's cool.
I'll get there. Everyone has told me that I remind them of Janeway and that I will like Janeway a lot. So
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, the Delta Flyer, it's fine. I fucking love DS9, like, unequivocally.
Oh, DS9's fantastic.
Fred's worked out how to wind me up, and that is, you know what? Cisco's not that great. I'm like, I know I know Fred does it to mess with me, and I fall for it every time.
wait, Cisco's what?
So, this is not actually what Fred believes, but Fred will be like, you know what? I just think Pike's better than Cisco. Because he knows I can't leave it alone. It's like when I say poutine is cultural appropriation. I don't actually believe that, but I know the Canadians here can't leave that alone. Like, that's an affront.
Cisco, as of all the captains I've encountered thus far in my introduction to Star Trek, Cisco is the most normal. He is the most level-headed. He is the only one who doesn't seem to actively want to murder children that are around him.
Shut up, Wesley.
I mean, I'd want to murder Wesley too, so, like, I get it. But, like, yeah, he seems the most well-adjusted.
I mean, my thing is, I love talking about how they couldn't fire him because he's a war hero. But if they gave him a battleship or anything with guns on that could move, he would have just flown over, killed Picard and then the Borg, like at the beginning of the series. So they furlough him to a space station where he can't cause trouble. Surprise! Cisco suddenly becomes like the central hub.
Right? We're gonna surround you with so much politics, man.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get mad at this really bitchy nun pope.
Oh, God.
So mad.
Yeah, Kai Wynn was the worst.
I hate her so much, and as somebody who, grew up very religious and actually remains Christian, God, she's the worst.
Yep.
I hate her so much.
Fearless says this are a meme that DS9's crew is every flavour of bisexual. I'm like, DS9's crew is every queer meetup I've been to, and I love that.
Also, Dax has my whole heart. I love that she has, like, deep, esoteric, ancient wisdom. She is probably smarter than everyone else there, and she's like, and I'm a pretty princess. She's perfect.
Yeah.
I love her.
Industry friend of ours actually got the I forget I forget her species name, but the tattoos, the markings,
The trill.
the trill
Yeah, trill.
markings. She actually got those as a tattoo, and it looks fucking cool.
Oh my god. Like, all the way down, or just on their face?
Face and neck. I mean, I didn't ask if it goes all the way down. Excuse me, your trill markings, are they all the way down?
Oh, there's literally an episode where someone asks that.
Will gets, like, anime snap kicked in the jaw.
Well, I'm just curious, because that's a long time to sit for tattoos.
It's like, how did Will get kicked out of the games industry again? Oh, yeah.
It was the trill thing. No, we all know how I'm going to get thrown out of the games industry, and it's because in an act of protest, I'm going to give, like, 2,000 vuvuzelas to fans going into a fucking convention. I nearly did it. Nearly did it this I nearly did it this year.
Guys, Miles and Julian are not married. Julian is married to Garrick.
Me too. Me too.
You wouldn't have liked living with me.
Well,
Well, you know I have a personal problem with vuvuzelas. I have trauma. I have actual trauma. How dare?
Foolish sailors don't care about your trauma, Fiona.
M said, vuvuzelas don't care about your trauma, Fiona.
Wow, Emma. Wow, Emma.
Now it's
Yeah, I think
now it's raining.
there was nothing I hated more than that instrument.
Honestly, if Tango Works hadn't gotten picked up after getting dropped, if Hi-Fi Rush wasn't safe, I think I probably still would have gone ahead with it. It was just Phil Bloody Spencer doing the opening speech for PAX, and I was just like, you just destroyed like 3 game studios in a fucking week that you were responsible for purchasing. Like, you weren't uninvolved in this, and you want to stand up in front of the gaming community and say how much you love video games whilst destroying them. That's a Vuvuzela. I was literally, I think it would have cost like 1.7k for 5,000 Hi-Fi Rush branded Vuvuzelas. And I would have been there like 3 hours before opening at PAX, just handing them out to anyone. And that's how I would have gotten kicked out of the games industry.
Oh, why do you have like 40 this is how I would have gotten kicked out of the games industry stories?
Because I am very honest.
It's, the guillotine we wanted to set up last year.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
We just got too busy for that.
We did, yeah. At GDC, we were going to set up a guillotine.
Honestly, it was
Why
just
not?
the logistics of it. We're going to put it in the gardens. It's not, no, Aeon, it's not a coal. It's a guillotine.
Totally different.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I'll never get mad at someone saying croissant wrong, but guillotine, it's too good to say it wrong. Guillotine's
your
fine,
history.
but guillotine, you know.
Can I speak my truth for a minute?
Sure.
You know, another word is just really, really good, but it's really disappointing that it's really good.
Go on.
Apartheid. It is such a fun, interesting, cool word to say, and it is the suckiest definition.
It's a terrible thing. That was so close to coffee out of my nose, Ems. You have
Yeah,
no idea.
I was sitting there like, oh, where is this going?
It is, like, Afrikaans has some really, really cool words, and they gave us just a banger of a word for just the worst thing happening.
Quasi says, I would have gone 100 guesses and not gotten there.
I apologize. For obvious reasons, that word is at the forefront of my mind a lot lately. I just like, wow, it's a pretty word. Ah, shit.
Yeah. So, sorry if I've talked to you about this buttloads already, but I got replaying Metal Gear Solid 5, and I realised it's one of the few games I can name that actually has Afrikaans in it, and like native speakers using it.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, wait a second, like, I mean, I don't know its construction with my dyslexic looking ass, but like, aesthetically, it's a fucking great language.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's a gorgeous language. Because it's like, what? Like Dutch and English and like... Genuinely don't know which language from South Africa it combos, but like... It's really good.
Definitely showing a lot of my lack of language history knowledge. And yes, Dory, Sea of Thieves got an update, and it's this now. This is Sea of Thieves now. The patch went so poorly, they removed all combat from Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, they went back to like Sea of Thieves in the Unity days.
Yeah.
No, so Dory, there was a new patch rolled out for Sea of Thieves last week with a new season. It was so broken that they've rolled back all of the new features except for I think the blow dart, and they're desperately trying to fix it. But some of the bugs
Hey guys, do you want to have crouch immunity?
right, crouch makes you invincible. Also, you can quick swap weapons again. You know, that thing that everyone hated with a passion.
Yeah.
Everyone loves getting one-shotted all the time by invincible crouches.
Hey, that was my favorite thing.
So, we're playing Webfishing. You've probably come across this already on Steam because it's been doing really well. but it's a shared group game where you just fish and hang out, and that's it. That's the whole game. And so I thought, what better for a group of people that like to natter?
I mean, I can just sit here and chat. Like, this is fine.
Yeah.
The fishing bitch.
Oh, that's a good pike. Oh, I gotta go get more bait for my fish.
I don't know how any of this works.
Aeon, is that where the names from Tiny Terry comes from? I'd have to look that up. Unless this is a bit and I'm taking it too seriously, which has been known to happen. Okay, now I'm cooking with fish. I have a new title.
So how do I think I'm fucking up the bait somehow.
I'm a koi boy.
Can you tell me if I'm doing things wrong?
I mean, we're hanging out. I don't think you can.
I wish I could, because I think I'm doing things wrong too.
Because Will seems to be doing things well.
So
Which feels antithetical.
So Mr. Sellenbait here has a bait restock button that gives you 5 worms.
Okay.
And then once that's in, you got your backpack. And I think it's under... No, it's not under inventory.
My tab.
Oh, so B is your tackle box. Lol. And that's where you can select your worms.
Okay. I only have just low quality, cheap bait.
Yeah. Hey,
Okay.
but I tell you what I did catch. Restless roots. I don't know why I'm being
See a
cheesy.
doctor.
Like I have doctor money. Restless Roots, how was your stream? How are you doing? Watto and welcome. Hello, hello. And yes, this isn't Sea of Thieves. Sea of
I don't know
Thieves.
what you're talking about. This is absolutely Sea of Thieves.
So much thieving, so much seas.
They gave us some really neat new skins, guys.
Yeah, this is the sequel. Don't you guys know?
I'll try a Catcher's Deluxe. Oh, that was the other thing I have been trying is the special sodas.
The drinks.
Yeah.
Oh, a new creature. You caught a tiny rainbow trout.
Yay, it's gay.
I am trying to aim at like the little like ripples.
I think that's how you catch it faster, but I've just been throwing it and nattering.
Yeah, I've been doing a little bit of both.
Okay. Piss! Piss!
Yeah, I was trying to land on the rock earlier.
Now I wanna.
I know, right? Like, once you see it, and once you realize it's there, you know that they managed to do it once, and then they left it in.
I wonder if I need to come at it from the other angle. Damn it, Nick, why would you curse me with this? But yeah, so just very quickly, Restless Roots. So Sea of Thieves is pretty borked at the moment, and as much as I love that game, I didn't want to drag everybody out for Sea of Thieves and then have us get dunked on by sweaty tryhards using exploits. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Ooh, found a lighthouse. You can go in the lighthouse!
What?
Gaze upon my empire, ye mighty! Woo! Full damage?
The lighthouse. How do you get to the lighthouse? Do you have to launch yourself?
I
Or is there
did
stairs?
sort of. Like I went to this little mushroom, it kind of hopped me up.
I'm running as fast as my tiny legs will carry.
Yeah, Verdant Flow, no one lives in the lighthouse. It's alright. I should be able to pick you up.
You could move into the lighthouse, though.
Yeah.
That'd be a bitchin'
Oh
place
no!
to live.
Oh no! I'm caught in the T-pose or the shit that like he was locked in.
Oh,
How
no!
did you get out?
If you,
I equipped and unequipped the fishing pole.
or try jump, just in case. Good old space, man. There we go.
Yeah, if you guys get murdered up there, I'm gonna finish fishing.
You're a hero and a scholar, thank you.
I got pizza.
There's a little bench up here.
There's a pier. I'm going fishing on the pier.
Alright, yeah. No full damage! I do not value my knees! Oh, Cold Ankle says that if we get stuck, there is a reset spawn button in the menus if we get super stuck.
Okay.
That would have been useful to know earlier.
Yes, it would have. Oh, well. But yeah, so to those of you just joined us, it's not a hard and fast rule, but I'm asking peeps, like, what's a good thing that's happened to you today, you know? Today feels like one of those days where it would be too easy to let the rage take hold, so we've been talking about books, we've been reading or wanting to read, and, you know, fun stuff we've been up to. Like, I don't know if any of you all have been playing anything game-wise that's really jumped out at you in a good way.
I haven't really had time to play games right now, unfortunately. I know that's crazy, but I'm so busy.
No, I understand, and I'm super glad you're getting some downtime, friend. I got a grill! I don't even know I could catch that. It was shrimply the best.
Simply the best.
Akira's about to jump on.
I got a shrimp!
Yeah.
I leveled up.
Oh, Meowkey Sakura got to work from home today because the internet was out of work.
Nice.
Lovely.
Hey.
Nice.
God bless. Maybe I'll be so fortunate.
I know I said this is the Longship, but not last night, but the night before, I finally watched One Piece Fan Letter, like a little standalone episode that came out recently that is one of the most gorgeous bits of animation I've seen. It's like a little standalone story about a little lass who's a huge fan of Nami and their little island life and everything. And it's so good. Woohoo! I caught a seahorse.
Yeah. I was trying to watch God, what's the Gundam Requiem for
Gundam. Oh my god, I got a swordfish!
Fuck yeah!
Only thing I can see is my nose.
It's fucking massive!
Well, I gotta look it up. It's the one that's currently on Netflix.
Yeah, Requiem for Vengeance.
There we go. Yes, I tried to watch that.
What if Gundam was a slasher film?
Nice.
Yeah, it's an interesting concept, but man, like some of the graphics were like filmed in mid 2000s machinima style.
Right. The person who does that rose to prominence by being a solo animator. Like, I don't think it's just him making it, but like, you know, that's one of those ones that, like, knowing how it got put together definitely changed my view on it. Also, I got an oyster. And also, as I was saying, like, I'll forgive some janky human animation so long as the mech shit's cool, and the mech shit is very cool.
Yeah, that's fair. And it is a neat concept. I was enjoying that, like, Gundam but horror. Because that's pretty accurate to what it would be like for just being a dude on the ground with giant red-eyed robot running around.
Right. Almost immortal giant red-eyed robot that can one-shot you.
Yeah.
And yes, Phyllis, you're entirely correct. That gentleman was known for the Lord Inquisitor, which was a Warhammer 40,000 animation before Games Workshop got stroppy about people making stuff around them.
Which is so stupid, because that's... Man, they've been making so much money off of handing out that license.
Their insane idea of having their own, like, Netflix competitor boggles my tiny mind. But
Yeah, that was so weird. Like, how much content do you guys think people are gonna watch? Like, yeah, you got fans and super fans. You don't have support an entire streaming service on your own fans. Let's be clear.
like the times where I've had HBO, even with that, you know, unless you're watching a specific show, there's not that much content on HBO Max.
Yeah. And plus they got rid of, like, they keep getting rid of stuff. Like, bro, I have to pirate Westworld if I want to watch it.
Yes, not that we would ever condone piracy on Twitch.television. No.
And
But
I
you can't
definitely
watch it
don't
legally.
use someone else's Plex account.
No, God no. I'd perish the
God,
thought.
I would never.
I absolutely have an Apple TV subscription.
I'm pretty sure there's only like 4 people, and the whole internet are just passing that around. Like, who actually has that? I have yet to meet anyone who actually has an Apple TV subscription that they're not borrowing from someone else, who are borrowing it from someone else.
I mean, I obviously
My
have my
old
own.
roommate.
Obviously.
My old roommate had one. I don't currently have Apple
And everyone on this
TV.
recordable
Like, I don't have
format,
a login.
Everyone on this very recordable video definitely has their own unique paid-for login for online streaming services.
Hey, I pay for Netflix and Peacock.
The ones I'm happy I have are Dropout and Crunchyroll.
Nice. I have a Dropout login from a friend. And then I have... what else do I have? I have HBO. I have Hulu from Kyle. I have
Grouper,
Paramount from
I
a
hardly
friend.
know her. I got a big fish.
Nice. Paramount. I feel like I have something else too. I have Max from a friend, but... Oh, and I have Prime from my dad. Thanks, Dad.
That's family. That's allowed. That's allowed. But yeah, my Severance fan group is all starting to get excited again.
Oh.
Oh man, yeah, that show is so good.
Jesus, I just hit something I was catching that had an 11 barrier. See what we get.
Yeah, I only just understood this. Oh my god! Holy shit, dude! I saw it come across my screen.
All you can see through it is my tiny smiling maw. I love it.
That's a big fish, Will.
That's a big fish.
It's a big boy.
I got a plastic bag.
I wonder if we're gonna catch a giant British bus.
We can only hope. If it wouldn't destroy the chat with the chat with the Longship, I'd get the fishing game going as well. Double up. We can fish, they can fish.
Oh yeah, but that would totally destroy chat. It would just be
Exclamation fish.
fish. Need a second chat just for the fish.
Guys, I only just figured out how the actual reeling mechanic works. I was just spamming the click button over and over again. I didn't realize it was a countdown.
How did you catch the marlin?
I was just clicking. I didn't see the numbers on the side, so I was just clicking really fast.
Oh, so supposedly there's an
worked.
aquarium. I think once I've finished this round of fishing, I'm going to go exploring. See what we can find.
Need bait.
So, Vern, do you mean amongst other fishing games? Or do you mean the fishing minigame in this one? Because I'd rank this fishing minigame pretty high. Like, obviously, the best fishing game / fishing minigame of all time is Sega Bass Fishing. The worst, not
No,
counting...
I saw someone rate, what was it, Yakuza as the highest? Because it has, like, an insane amount of fish options, and they're all like hyper realistic.
Sorry,
Yeah,
very
it's
quickly.
gotta be
Bismarck,
Dark Cloud.
thank you. Oh, of course you'd say Dark Cloud. So Bismarck, thank you for 46 months. I hope you're doing splendid. Sea of Thieves is borked, so we're fishing. And Lance, thank you for clipping that. Okay, so I wouldn't say that the most complicated fishing games are necessarily the best. The worst, not counting Gaia Online, that's a tricky one. Bismarck says the worst fishing game is the one on the Wii Play. Yeah, that one did kind of suck. Dredge is a good choice.
I still have not played it. I know. Shame me all you want. But I hear Stardew Valley is really difficult.
Stardew Valley isn't fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not fun.
It kind of slows you down.
Yeah, it's there to chew up time and resources and just sort of be part of the challenge of finishing the community center.
Gotcha.
The worst fishing mini game has got to be every single online dating site ever.
Well played. That's only one kind of fish. Catfish. Evil Geek is just giving me fucking traumatic flashbacks with Nier. For those of you who didn't play the original Nier, and I don't know if it's fixed in the remake, but early on, you have to catch a specific fish for like your sick kid or a quest or some shit. I don't know. And it's a shaman fish. But it doesn't tell you where you're supposed to go. And the closest body of water to where you get introduced to this fishing minigame is the wrong place. You can technically catch it there, but it's like an insanely low drop rate. What you're supposed to do is go round the corner to a different beach that's just full of shaman fish. And my stubborn ass spent 3 hours trying to catch that fucking fish. My buddy Uri occasionally will just DM me. I haven't seen Uri in like 15 years. Will just occasionally DM me, shaman fish. I was so angry.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Dark Cloud.
I liked Final Fantasy 15 for its enthusiasm. It's definitely not the best, but it was the fun to style ratio was real high.
You know, I should play 15 again because I never got very far. I'll be honest, I kept falling asleep while trying to play, which is usually a bad sign for a game.
Yeah.
So yeah, I ended up playing Ace Combat instead.
You can't fall asleep during Ace Combat.
You can't. It's so melodramatic.
One of my favourite things on another stream is still Chorby has a little point reward where the JPEG of a dog from Ace Combat pops up. That still makes me laugh. Sorry, if you're not familiar with it, there's a famous cutscene in Ace Combat, I want to say 6. I could be wrong. I know Fearless will know. Where there's this emotional scene where you're like reunited with either your family or the president's family. I was drunk and not paying attention, but next to the family, who are fully animated, is a flat static image of a dog. And it's so clearly just a flat image, and I love it. I will say...
Yeah,
oh, sorry.
My favorite part of that is that game series is constantly like they spend their entire budget, run out, and just have to ship where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
And I guarantee that was like, oh yeah, we'll replace that at some point, and they just fucking forgot.
But I always respect that about early FromSoft because, oh, that's a good fish.
Yeah, I got tuna.
With Ace Combat,
Got my little snout.
These little snout just poking through the tuna.
Getting Macross flashbacks.
Yeah. But I appreciate with Ace Combat and, Armored Core used to be the same as well, that, like, they'd focus on what mattered, and everything else is just, fuck it. So long as it works, right? Does the plot make sense? No, it doesn't have to. The planes fly good. What's the plot of Armored Core? Don't ask, it'll hurt.
It will hurt.
The newest one actually has a plot that's semi-thought out, but, like, That's a groundbreaking thing for Armored Core as a franchise.
Someday it'll be like, in my day, Armored Core didn't have a plot. Be Will Overguard to the young game devs coming up.
What do you mean someday? That was literally me last year. Back in my day, it didn't make any fucking sense, and it was uphill both ways. Oh shit, that's a 10. Ooh.
Yeah, I know. I'm right here, man.
Oh! Big fish!
Big fish. Oh, very big fish.
And once again with my little snout sticking through the middle of it.
I'm gonna get more lucky soda.
I'm gonna see if we can find this aquarium,
Because I
because
like the lucky soda.
I kind of want to put the fish in there rather than sell them, you know?
No, I want to sell them.
I'm a capitalist.
Gonna make some money.
Money!
Make money.
Back in my day, Armored Core didn't need a storyline. That's
I think it's
okay.
from,
Let's get you back to bed, Raven,
fucking
since
like-
you can't dodge.
It's Zootopia. It's like, oh man, they offered me the one thing I couldn't refuse. Money.
That is still
accurate, though.
the greatest lines. Very quickly,
Guys,
Bacon.
I found a
thank you, you're
forest.
right. And
I'm getting lost.
to go along with our tiny fishing trip, we have a tiny Irish Viking. Thank you. Well, Caffeine, whatever you decide, if you decide to go fencing or come on our soon-to-be drinking fishing trip, once I've got some more calories in my stomach.
Oh shit! Have you seen the giant frog?
No?
What?
Oh my god! Okay, come back to the little village.
Okay.
I'm on my way.
Sprinting.
I know, right?
Don't offer me a good time, Big Frog.
There's a big frog in here. All right, so come inside of the house to the right of the community message board.
Okay. Let me just get my stuff first. To the right of the
Like my
message.
last.
Big frog.
Enter hub. Big Frog!
I'm coming.
Big Frog. Big Frog and Tiny Mouse?
Yeah, tiny mouse.
He has a beard tattoo of fish!
House.
No, not you, buddy. I want to talk to Big...
Big frog.
So we can give him cash to increase our stuff and buy some upgrades from him. Here we go. I don't mind putting in the 250 because I've been doing pretty well. Oh shit! It's a possum and they sell clothing.
I spent all my money on fishing stuff.
You
Oh wait,
fool!
I have another shirt. MLM shirt? Oh, men love fish.
Yeah, man, I love fishing.
I thought it was multi-level marketing.
I was men loving men.
Oh, sorry, I had the man I love fishing shirt. Gotta stop casting on these people. Get little teethers, little nose.
Neat. You can buy a ring box with a ring to propose to someone,
Aww.
but it costs 1,000.
Guys, you can buy chalk.
I'm kind of
Oh
tempted.
man, what's the TTP?
Almost instant. Alright, I'm gonna get red chalk. And
Guys, you can buy a lesbian title.
you could just be a silly little guy.
Guys, what does the chalk do?
You have to it says something about a drawing surface.
God. Okay, rainbow capitalism is fucking rampant. I have to pay $75 to be gay? What the fuck?
Yep. I'm sorry, you have to buy your gay license. If you don't have it, you can't be gay.
It's not allowed.
We're gatekeeping this shit now.
Putting the gay in gatekeeping. I gotta remember that. And you can buy instruments as well. Sorry, head librarian said they had to buy their trans license. Capitalism's got amok.
So we know we're in a dystopian future.
I get a little cigarette just because all the Metal Gear in me. I want to be melodramatic while I'm fishing.
All right, guys. Look at my new fit. It's just a fuckboy hat and big anime eyes.
It's so good.
That's good.
Thank you.
I had to look on Will's stream, so I had to wait for the delay.
Here, I'll come stare at you. Come find you and stare at you.
With your fuckboy hat and your fuckboy eyes.
Look with your special fuckboy eyes.
Yeah.
My brand.
Guys, I referenced that commercial to my partner the other day, and they didn't understand it. I was like, oh my god, they have my brand. And they were like, what?
I think that's why you could just gently shake hands and hand them their bag. It's been a good run. Well done.
Well, the thing is like, so we're... age gap discourse us all you want. We're on opposite ends of the millennial age group. They're on the upper end, I'm on the lower end. Over here. Yeah, you can come look at my anime eyes.
Oh my god. Fucking Hypnotoad eyes.
Yeah, right. And so, like, I feel like the... Oh my god, they have my brand for my special eyes is like... I don't know, it's like the same era as like FRE, that spells free, creditreport.com, baby. Like, it feels like that era of commercial.
It's like, yeah. It was the commercials in the 90s were so good. It was such a special era for commercials.
Right?
I put my big fish into your aquarium.
The fact that I still know all those words, too.
It's
like,
so big.
877 cash now.
Car. Yeah. I was looking for a new car. Which one's me? A new convertible or an SUV?
I
was supposed to know that my credit was whack. Now I'm driving off a lot in a 2.6 pack.
I just keep doing references to ones no one else knows, because I've got your bar one, you get one free. What's that? I said your bar one, you get one free. Why would you know that unless you're an insomniac?
Wentworth, 877 cash now.
877 cash now.
The fact that that's
877 cash now. I have an annuity, but I need
cash now. I got in trouble on World of Warcraft during what was it? It was the WoW Classic release. I went into trade chat and I started singing that, and I got most of the server singing it. And a World of Warcraft official admin asked me to not do that again.
Okay, looks like I can only put one. We can only put one fish each into the aquarium. So I'm just putting in my honking great big marlin. Just leave him there.
I sold my marlin.
I wanted to give him a little friend, but I'm not allowed.
I don't know if this one's like universal or not, because I would reference it and people wouldn't understand. But the Empire Carpets one.
Oh yes.
1-800-588-2300 Empire today. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I think it peaked at Quiznos.
Quiznos could be traced as like the downfall of American advertising. Basically peaked, and from there it was all downhill.
Oh my god, Will, you drew! How did you draw?
So you select the chalk and then just like click and drag on the it has to be on the little tiled area. You can't draw on the grass.
Okay, good to know.
Bismarck says, don't remind me that ad. Now it's stuck in my head. We love Quiznos subs! Yes, we do!
Oh, and like the Six Flags guy, you know?
Oh, God. Like, the old man.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I talk a lot...
Not to bring
something
heavy
I
topics
talk a lot about in like... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Just that, is it true that of Six Flags, at one point, one of the Six Flags was the Confederate flag? Is that true?
I have no idea, man.
I don't think that was true.
Okay. Weird. So it's weird because all of you in the States know that as the introduction of the Venga bus, whereas those of us in Europe, we lived the Venga bus.
Yeah. Will was ear? Really?
Oh my god, it was.
Was that a draw
Yes.
penis?
One of the Six Flags was the Confederate flag.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
What the
I didn't know that.
fuck? I didn't know that
I never
either.
thought about it as flags, you know? Like I know they said it's Six Flags, but I never actually thought that I never thought about the flags.
The name Six Flags have originally referred to the flags of the 6 different nations that have governed Texas: Spain, France, Mexico, the Republic of Texas, and the Confederate States of America. Wow.
I feel bad that I'm the one that brought you all this piece of information.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Sorry, here's me stuffing my face.
I'm floored.
Head librarian says, when you visit the park, trust me, it makes sense. I've never been to a Six Flags.
Yeah.
I have never been. I've been to Colonial Williamsburg. I've been to Hershey Park. That one's great.
I've been to
I went to
Chessington
Hershey
World
Park
of
before.
Adventures.
It was like good.
Oh, I went in like the late 90s, early 2000s, and it was a shithole.
Yeah, I went when I was like 3. So like it was garbage. I was also 3, so I don't remember much.
Aeon says you can smell the Hershey's Park for miles around.
Yep. And we stayed at the Red Caboose Motel in a caboose, literally a caboose from a train, and it smelt like rancid maple syrup.
Guys, I'm having so much fun drawing. I'll be honest.
Let me know when you're done, because I'll show it to the stream all at once. Kathleen said the Bronx Zoo was their favourite. My nan used to work there, over on the American
Bronx
side.
Zoo is fun.
I have a shitload of Bronx Zoo t-shirts and stuff from when I was a kid that absolutely don't fit. I keep thinking I'm going to turn them into like a quilt or something. You know, with all that free time I have. Yeah, I'm annoyed all the Brits have gone to bed now, because I made a fucking Chessington's World of Adventure reference and nothing. Favor6, who's a regular here, is a big fan of the one that used to be close to me. What was it? Alton Towers. So much so that he ended up getting a job there. Fucking loves it. Recently got told off for trying to beat the speedrunning record for the haunted house, and was informed that it's not to be sped run.
I don't know how much you can tell that this one I'm standing on top of is supposed to be the big wave, but it's the big wave, I promise.
Okay. It is the big wave!
Yeah!
Aw, it's a little butthole. Skeet up, butthole.
And then this one was actually supposed to be boobs, but then I realized it looked like eyes, and so I made it eyes instead.
You know what? No one's mad about that. No one's mad to see
Reverse
boobs.
horny.
No one's mad to see a happy little face.
Nick, tell us about your creations.
I can't draw. It's horrendously offset.
Oh no.
Everything is like really stretched out.
I thought you were going for something like, something like interpretive.
No,
I thought you were going for like abstract expressionism.
I'm literally unable to draw normally. It is stretching everything out like my mouse is moving up and down a million miles an hour, but left and right only a little bit.
Huh. I do have to like look straight down to make it work. It treats it based on the angle that you're looking at it.
Yeah.
So I can do like a little...
Caffeine, Dan, did I ever tell you that in college, me and my friends used to just like grab a handful of like change and like loose dollar bills? We would all go to the Natural History Museum together, slap that down because it's pay what you wish, and then we would play hide and go seek at the Natural History Museum. Great place. Also where I had my second date with my partner.
Aww.
We laid down underneath the whale and we fell in love, and now we live together.
Gay. Gay.
It's kind of gay.
I love them so much. Oh, guys, I forgot the most important question of the season.
Mm-hmm.
What is everyone's Halloween costume?
Sexy Roman.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I
You
didn't.
forgot that it's Halloween on Thursday? Or that he's being a sexy
No, that
Roman?
he's a sexy Roman. I know it's Halloween on Thursday. I'm going as a very exhausted game developer.
My partner and I are going as Princess Ida and her crow from Monument Valley.
I just
Oh,
caught a
pretty cool.
fucking treasure chest.
What the fuck?
Come here, look.
Hang on. Got it. Oh, it's so slow.
Oh, nice.
Hang on. I'm coming.
It looks like you're holding it in your mouth. Or like you've got it like tied to your neck, like
Yeah.
those
What's in it?
those like Bernese mountain dogs.
All right, let's see what's in it.
What's in the box?
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 Cosmetic maroon shorts.
Nice.
Bro got shorts.
I got shorts. I'm not gonna be naked anymore.
I'm just gonna Winnie the Pooh it. Like, I got my MILF shirt and everything else hanging out.
I am Williamsburg man exactly 2 minutes after he finishes having sex and needs to put on his comfort blanket beanie again.
Oh, I did get a burger shirt. No, I'm sticking with the MILF. Oh, B's the tackle box.
Guys, I'm Brooklyn man. I wear beanies like this all the time.
It's okay.
I don't put it on right after sex. I wait till the next morning. I'm a gentleman.
This game is so good. It's so good seeing a game like this succeed as well, because I've known for a while that these kinds of games can do well. You know, the amount of time we spent in the club and, again, on WizMod. Like, I knew it was here. So
My particular favorite feature about the graphics of this game is that it's clearly like they put in like higher quality images and then just like round it down
yeah.
until it was pixels. Because like looking at like the ocean when we were like fishing over on the pier, I was like, I feel like I'm looking at a video of the ocean moving that's just been put through a pixelator. Like, it's so funny. I love it so much.
We as an industry, we've gotten so much better at making water and making things look good.
Yeah.
It's almost like we've invested a lot of time and effort into that.
No, it's pure coincidence.
Although, as an industry, we cannot top Animal Crossing grass. This is the best grass.
I don't know. The
What's
Ghost
the
of Tsushima
bucket?
grass is pretty good.
Hey, what's the bucket do? What's the bucket do?
So you put it next
What's
to
in
you.
the bucket?
It's like a little bucket buddy, and apparently you just ambiently get fish while you're fishing.
What?
What's in the bucket?
What's in the
What's in the
bucket?
bucket?
I gotta rewatch 7.
No one knows how cool we are.
No one knows. Oh, well, that would mean that we were cool.
We're
I
currently
think we're
playing
cool.
a pixelated furry fishing game on Friday.
We're awesome. I'm gonna crack a bevy in a second.
Which-
It's gonna be great.
Yeah. I got home and immediately was like, all right, I know how I have gin in the freezer. We are drinking. I got home from the bar and was like, yeah, I need to drink. Because that's what happens when you get a text from your boss on the way home from the bar. So, but I was like, I have like nothing to mix it with. At least nothing normal. And so I mixed it with raspberry sherbet and mandarin jarritos.
That sounds
That's
fucking
really good.
delicious.
It's so good. Oh, Dan. You know what? I will just text you the screenshots because I was bitching to you about the tickets the other day. Yeah, it's ticket related. That's all you guys get to know.
I found a little bag of money. It's like a little purse. Love it. No, I would love to see. I believe it's Australia implemented the your boss is not allowed to fucking text you outside of work hours law. I'd love to see that over here. I don't think it would ever happen, but that would be delicious.
What the fuck did I almost catch? It had me click like 30 times, 6 times in a row, and the thing depleted almost immediately.
Jesus.
What the fuck was that?
Mate, you pulled up an eldritch horror. Does sound horrifying. I've got an 11, and that was my Super Marlin.
I caught a huge king salmon.
It's a little turtle! Look at this little guy. One thing I did is I put my luck up, and I've got a lucky hook that gets me cash every time I catch a fish. I'm speedrunning that capitalism.
I gotta get a lucky hook.
Capitalism really popped off today.
Although I really want an instrument.
Get us a Vuvuzela each. Have Fiona never speak to me again. Oh, the rain sounds are also fucking lovely in this. No, I forget what we were nattering on before we got onto bosses should not be allowed to textures. But I've got some ciders chilling in the fridge.
I've got a whole bottle of Viking's blood.
Oh, good shit. I guess one thing that was I took a little bit of time to indulge some arts and crafts type stuff the other evening, and I was trying to do like a little tortoiseshell camouflage for one of my little giant robots, and it kind of sort of worked. Like I'm not super happy with what came out, but it was nice to just sit down and do some like crafting stuff.
Nice.
You take little like roll up little balls of plasticine or blue tack and squish it onto your mini, and then dry brush around it, so it creates this kind of like this cool fade, and gives it, depending on the colours you use, it can give you like an aquatic style or that like turtle shell.
Nice.
I think I will try it again on a piece of like a smoother piece of plastic like the Gandams. I don't think I'll do it with. I don't think I'll do it with BattleTech minis again. Nick, what did you catch?
I don't know. No, I didn't.
My fishing buddy caught something.
Oh, okay.
I was like, why did it tell me? What kind of monstrosity did you just fish up?
I was gonna say, I don't know. Like, it must have happened while I was away. I talked to my buddy. My buddy is empty. So am I, kiddo.
Big
When the
mood!
moon hits your knees, and you mispronounce trees. Sycamore.
So PVS, thank you obviously for the 23 months and the brilliant joke.
I keep forgetting to refill my my bait.
Fool. When the moon hits your knees and you mispronounce trees, Sycamore. I said a sycamore.
Sycamore, these nuts.
You know what? I deserve that. Not even mad. Not even mad.
I'm Sycamore dis.
Just kidding. This is awesome.
No, this is good.
Oh, I got a massive salmon. When the jaws open wide and there's more jaws inside, that's amore. Yeah, moray eels, or as I like to say, damn nature, what the fuck.
Damn nature, you scary.
Got a leech.
You should get that looked at.
Yeah, salt it. PBS says, I think we found the joke theme for this evening. I mean, the fact that it hasn't been fish puns so far is...
We get fish puns every single fucking time we catch a fish. We can take a break on the fish puns.
No, friends, don't you see? Nick's weakness to fish puns is increased. Increase the damage.
Yeah, I gotta get some alcohol in me before the puns start.
I'm gonna go get a bucket. I want a bucket.
Bucket makes friends.
Gotta get a bucket with a little tiny frog on it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they have a little frog on them.
Bucket with a frog. Bucket with a frog.
Yeah, because that's your little buddy. If you zoom in, your little frog is fishing in the little bucket. That's how he catches stuff.
Oh my god.
He's your little buddy.
Fish puns. Fish puns. Rolly poly fish puns.
Whoever is behind Immerse Ussy, Sim Ussy, you're a criminal, and you will be taken to the Shadow Realm. One day. One day.
Have we figured out who that was?
No. It's not like I've done detective work to find out.
They deserve an award.
No! J-Post, do not encourage this! Do not encourage this. But despite my disdain for your username and J-Post, thank you both for throwing in. I am required to say thank you for those bits.
Whoa, what the fuck is that?
What the fuck is what?
I caught an eldritch thing.
Alright, I'm coming.
An Anomalocaris.
I'm so far away. I'm looking on Will's screen.
Jesus! I know that's a real kind of fish, but what the fuck?
Oh
This
man,
is
I've caught that on Animal Crossing.
This is some deep sea shit. I don't like that.
Big fish. I'm taking so many screenshots, by the way.
Correct.
I mean, otherwise no one's gonna believe us with the fish sizes that we caught.
Emotional damage, y'all snipe.
Oh, no! Fuck you, you rampant criminal! Thank you for the 300 bits, and go fuck yourself. Immerse Ussy, Sim Ussy has taken the Yaldum, and their picture is Blobby Will. The thing is, I can't ask people to put bits in to slay this abomination, but... Oh, it's PVS! Fucking criminal! 1 million years dungeon!
The Jarlussy is yours.
I'm gonna start drinking early.
I'm just waiting for one of you guys to start drinking so I can start drinking.
I have been drinking. I told you.
I thought you were pre-gaming. I didn't know you were drinking now.
Oh no. I've been drinking.
Oh, well then I'm gonna solve this
I'm
shit
almost
right
done with
now.
my first thing of gin. We might open a second one.
That's living. Alright. I'll get 2 more catches and then I'll crack me cider. I have not caught any Eldritch Abominations. Fuck off. All of you are cursed. None of you without sin.
Hey, guys, what's the sneak control?
Sneak?
Yeah.
You found a stealth mode?
Well, because I'm drawing, and like at the very bottom corner it says draw, and then in parentheses, sprint for bigger brush, sneak for smaller.
Oh!
Sneak control?
Why is there a sneak function? Now I'm worried.
I swear, if this turns into a fucking horror game. I get it, it's spooky month. You don't need to fuck me up. Sorry.
Oh, it's control. Okay.
Okay. Last night we did, what was it? Sniper Killer, which is a like 80s cheese VHS kind of title where you play both a sniper assassin and a hard-boiled detective trying to catch him. And it plays like what if David Cage wasn't shite at his job, but in the 80s. Oh, thanks, little buddy. Caught me a crawfish. But it starts off pure cheese, and it gets really good. Because it's got that whole, you're playing both the villain and the hero, or air quotes, hero of the story. And it was just a fucking masterclass in horror.
I just caught a small rainbow trout, and it says, "These fish is gay." Good for them. Good for them.
Good for them. They know what's up. Oh my
Yeah,
word.
I was watching you play the what was it, Moving?
Oh, Moving Houses.
Yeah, and then that turned into a horror game.
I knew that was going to get weird. I just didn't know in what direction. Like, I went into that knowing it was going to be a horror game.
Stop that incessant clicking.
Sorry. PVS just gifted a sub to Shadow Realm Traveler. I'm getting mocked here.
You are.
Getting mocked.
Good.
They also they decreed that everyone needs to give you genuine compliments.
Discord, no. No! We're good. We are good. That is a path we're okay. We don't need to do that. But with Moving Houses, it went a different route than what's the other one we did? A House with No Windows. But both of those are really good. Okay, let's get some. I guess let's get some crickets on the go. And rod power. Tackle box.
Yeah, I also picked up a tackle box because I keep forgetting to get bait.
And you know what? I am going to get the cigarette because you lot exhaust me. I love you lot. You're exhausting. I'm going to smoke away my troubles.
I mean, I can go elsewhere.
You invite me here every week.
Yeah, I do that. I wouldn't change it. Wouldn't change it.
Yeah, I wish I could. I wish I could smoke hookah tonight, but I'm still recovering from whatever the fuck that was last week.
Yeah, dude. I'm glad you're doing good, you know.
Yeah, the pneumonia strep flu combination. Do not recommend.
Yeah, honestly, I thought that had been nerfed in the patch, but apparently it's still kicking. Oh, PVS, that is very kind of you to say.
Oh, you're getting complimented.
I'm not good at those.
Hey. Sorry. It's instinctual.
Ooh, I got another treasure chest.
Okay. And I think the strength upgrade is how much, you know, the little number that pops up to crash through. The more strength you have, the more you do with each click. So you don't have to, like, fucking break your hand mashing. I'm gonna try these crickets.
Yeah, I saw we can get leeches after crickets.
Will, help, I'm being mocked and harassed. Also, Will, come on in the stream and hang out. What is that you said before? No sympathy for self-inflicted. Smile.
So, Bacon, thank you for the bits. What Bacon said was, just to quote me, "Help, I'm being mocked and harassed." Also, Will, hey, can you please come stream with me every Friday? That would be great. And I quote, what is it you said before? No sympathy for self-inflicted wounds. That was one of me mam's favourite sayings. And now it has come back to haunt me. My petard hoisting me. It's so fascinating seeing games like this like pop off and succeed. And how this could not be made by a large publisher. You couldn't make it make sense for a large dev house to make a game like this. They're in such a strange world these days.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't see anything of this nature ever get greenlit except for like a strange scaffold type company.
Mm,
But that's it. Like you have to have a proven record of fucked up weird shit.
yeah, and you can't start that overnight. Like
Yeah.
the weird thing is like the only example I can think of recently of like a small team inside a large operation that was supported was obviously Dave the Diver, and they can't leave that game alone. Like Dave the Diver is doing yet more crossovers, including one with like a huge pop star or something. I don't know.
Oh, is it the Hatsune Miku one?
No, no, it's that is already a thing in there.
I've hidden another painting somewhere, you guys.
I've left all my paintings in one piece. So I was drunk last night and decided to do my industry predictions for next year, just as a thing, so that like this time next year I can look back on Drunk Will in the bath and go, how right was I? And one of the things is like next year is going to be the year of the announcing of all of the extraction shooters. And
Yep.
it's wild because like a title like this can succeed in that environment, but you can't play 7 different extraction shooters all at once.
Yeah, I know of like 6 extraction shooters currently being made.
And I don't think that those games will be bad, but like there's a limit to what people could. We're literally seeing it.
Yep.
As like with everything going on over at Bungie, I'm a little worried that they're not going to be. Well, they're definitely not going to be the same team, but I'm worried that like their additional projects are going to get toasted. And then I remember that the other one they announced was an extraction shooter based on Marathon.
Yeah.
Like a game, a franchise that would lend itself to a really nice, big, like story-based AAA game. And Bismarck, you are correct. They are the next battle royale, the next like what the industry has predicted as a golden bullet.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how that genre is going to be so saturated in the next 2 years.
Yeah.
It's going to be like zombie games in 2011.
I broke my camera. Oh, no.
I caught a diamond.
Fuck yeah!
What?
Okay, I'm back. Man, you have been fishing up the good shit. I just been getting like a tiny
I'm
fish.
on fucking fire.
How much does a diamond sell for?
I'm gonna go find out now.
I'm standing on a rock in the middle of the stream.
It sells for 100.
Nice. Feels a little cheap for a diamond, but okay. You know, we are buying and selling things from a fox crawling out of the ground. And well, it's Chonrus. I do agree. Tarkov is insulated because they funded that game themselves, and they were the only gig in town for long enough that they could build up a user base. But yeah, no, Chonrus, it's very similar to the WoW killer era, because extraction shooters fit real well in with the live service, you know, seasons business model type thing. Ugh. Eon, you joke, but that was the game that Dr. Disrespect was attached to until he was caught sexting minors via Twitch DMs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was a
maybe.
point where I think weekly I was getting weird LinkedIn offers to go work for as like a lead technologist at one of those companies.
It's not worth it.
It's not. I know no one who enjoyed their time working on any of those games. They were all creatively bankrupt, and you did not make as much money as they promised you.
Nope. And remember, kids, when they say infinite holiday, they mean no holiday.
Yep, that is a trap.
Yeah.
I always think of the Jujutsu Kaisen meme. Imaginary technique, infinite holiday.
I mean, the way that I treated my unlimited PTO was like, all right, I'm going to take it. And I'm going to give you the proper advanced warning that you told me to take. And it won't be a request.
I'm not
It will be
asking.
me telling you. Yeah, no, me taking my PTO is not a request. I've already booked my tickets. I'm giving you the amount of time you asked me to give you an advanced warning. So, figure it out.
Yeah. I'm kind of sad that Crows stopped doing, the club, and was it the CDC, the Crows Developer Conference? Because they could do a really funny, escape the games industry extraction shooter as a parody. You have to rush in and grab as many business cards as you can and then fuck off.
That'd be pretty good.
I'm eagerly looking forward to whatever Crows announce next. Because if it's the stuff that's been implied, it'll be so good. So good. Oh, so as an aside, Sigaret was asking, does anyone have any queer fantasy romance stuff to recommend? They're craving, and I quote, research material for an ongoing project. Yes, research. That's why.
Let me look at my recently read.
Oh shit!
Jesus. Okay, Nick, don't put it down. Don't put it down.
I can see it from across the screen. Oh my god. Holy fuck!
The people need to see.
Holy shit!
I've had to click off of my screen to not accidentally
Got
click
that
it.
boy!
That's a fucking spiky demon alligator.
I got a shining small alligator.
Wait, there's shining versions?
Uh-huh.
Oh, they just Pokemon'd me.
Yeah, I've been getting shining soda cans.
Okay, have you been chugging the good soda? Because I
haven't. I have had no soda except the big soda.
I still have so many of those in my inventory.
Okay. You said queer fantasy romance stuff. So top of the list. I guess just top of the list, order of in last read by me. So there is a book series called The Saint of Steel by T. Kingfisher. I really, really love all of them. The third one is an MLM romance. Guys,
I hate that my brain keeps doing multi-level marketing.
I know.
Now we've said
it. So two guys, and it's a bunch of paladins. So lots of honor and guilt and adorable shit. It's great.
Yeah. Paladins. Their secret power is repression.
Yeah. Oops. Among Us.
Well, okay, actually, Andorf mentioned Stefan Sejic, whose stuff is fucking brilliant. But that reminded me of Rat Queens. It's queer, it's got romance, but instead of being all ha ha, it's absolutely D&D chaos.
Oh, nice. More recent. I don't know. I guess it's urban fantasy is a Beholder by Ryan LaSala. I actually recommend everything by Ryan LaSala. It's mostly young adult stuff, but he's a really, really good. So, okay, you want NSFW stuff?
No. That was Aeon mentioning that.
Aeon.
Garrett is asking for recommendations. It is worth noting that yes, some of Stefan's stuff is. It's just fucking, and that's okay.
It's just fucking. So yeah. Anything by Ryan LaSala is really good. Queer, urban fantasy. The Green Hollow duology is a really short read, which is two queer men with being possessed by the woods.
Okay.
Those are really good. High spice. You want silk and steel. It is Game of Thrones, but gay.
I've heard about that one.
I read through it so quick. That is high spice.
If we're talking full-on high spice, and again, a lot of mine are, graphic novels, comics, and whatnot, because that's what I know. It's got to be I Roved Out. It's queer as hell. It is about 70% pure smut, but good characterization and like an actual story to get stuck into, and it's gay.
Non-Eurocentric, Girls of Paper and Fire is like East Asian set.
Okay.
Very good. Really like that one. Lesbians.
Sorry, I laughed because my brain immediately went, "Let's go, lesbians! Come on, let's go!"
Lesbians.
Oh, the brain rot is real today.
Yep.
The brain rot is real.
I've run so many production meetings. I'm so cooked.
Mine's just been like, if it's not real life stuff that I absolutely have to get done, it's just been everything else around it, and I've fallen into bad habits because I have not been doing well with my sleep. So it's that thing of like, I can either drink and get good sleep, but feel crappy from the drinking the next day, or I can be sober, which should be the healthier choice, but then I get shite sleep. Obviously, I need to reset both of these things, but I don't have the time or the option, so that's where I'm at.
We're gonna get you some Pedialyte.
I'm staying hydrated. That's why I'm not just like looking like haggard death and vomiting. Though I have been so hungover, I've had to snip off stream to puke in the past. That has happened.
Yeah, I got told I no longer look like Palpatine, which is great.
Again, I am so glad you're feeling better, and I don't mean to make light of it, but you could have done some funny as fuck photos. Execute
I'm
Order 66.
I'm certain there are some, but I looked so pathetic.
Aww. I'm just glad you're feeling better, friend. I think your fishing spot is way better than mine.
I got a microscopic axolotl.
Okay, but I will warn you, those little guys ask a lot of questions.
Oh, that's the pun they said.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know.
Even the writer was disappointed themselves because they end with "I tried, okay."
I got a massive toad. It's Wednesday, my dudes. On Friday. Woohoo! So I'm going to leave my fishing buddy here. He got me a turtle. And then I'm going to come back and see if he's caught something while I've been away. Because I wonder if you can leave these around like bait traps. I've just had them as like my little buddy.
I just want a little frog buddy to hang out with.
It's a toad, but how is it in battle? I hope I never find out. I got 400 to spend. Oh, but I've also done some fishing quests. I mean, I'm not saying it was a hard thing to understand before we started playing, but I get why this is so successful. Like, the rhythm of it is perfect.
Yeah. Well, it's great for like nights where you're too tired to do a high action game, or you want to do just chatting on stream. It does make me miss real fishing, though.
Hey, baby boy. It's been a million years since I've been fishing. I keep saying to myself I'm going to learn how to actually, skin and debone fish so that I can like do them proper fresh for cooking stuff. But it's like a lot of my intent, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I fished once when I was like 10. All right. How do I place the fishing buddy?
So you put them on your hotbar, select it, and then click, and it should. Sorry, I just Nick, I saw your picture in the group chat, and I was just like, by the end of this, we're all going to be like, lads' Tinder photos with our little digital fish posing.
Lads. Oh, that's right. I should go get a cigarette. Be right back.
Yeah, I have a fun fishing story. I know I always have stories, but this is totally true. As a kid, my dad took me fishing. He was very unhappy with me because I didn't want to be there.
Okay.
Because it was raining and I was fairly miserable and I was fairly young. And he decided to do a big fancy cast. He whipped the rod around in a big circle.
Yeah.
In doing so, he hooked me in the lip.
Oh no! Dude, what the fuck?
I had to go to the hospital, and he was really upset at me for ruining fishing. By the way,
I don't think you ruined fishing. I don't think you can put that one on Tiny Nick.
He was very upset at me for ruining fishing. So while I was in the hospital, another kid got reeled in, and he had a hook through his leg. And we saw each other, and we both burst out laughing.
Fuck.
True story.
Amazing.
I still can't tell that story because my dad gets irrationally angry.
Because he hurt you? He gets angry?
Yeah.
He biffed his cast and hurt his child in the face. Like, if I wrote that, that's a fucking Jim Carrey bit, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like, oh my word.
Yep.
That is very fucking funny.
Oh no, Dice.
Oh no! I don't know if that's better or worse. Sorry. It's not good.
That's not how you get a nose piercing.
Yeah, if you didn't see, friends, so Dice has a similar story to Nick, but their nose. Someone's being a turd.
Oh, nose.
Go lay down.
You hear the parental voice in the background.
I do. That's the dad voice.
I've had to bust out the dad voice a lot lately. River showed Amos how to get up onto the counter, and unlike River, he has no grace or stealth about it. So, been yelling at that boy, I tell thee.
Yeah, Aloy has... so winter is coming, and every winter Aloy turns into a little food thief and a little bit of a monster.
Ah, okay.
And she has started, for the first time in her life, stealing food from my desk when I'm not looking.
Little terror.
Little terror. She's never done
Naughty.
See, it's so weird with River, because like you can literally leave a plate of food unattended. River won't take it. But if there's a bin she can get into, oh boy. Or stealing things off the counter. River's thing, though, is she takes it back to her little nest and then pulls it apart. You know, eats some of it, but then we'll just pull the trash apart for funsies. So it's like
that's what Aloy does.
Anytime we come back from like a shopping trip or something, we have to check River's nest, see if she's done anything.
Yeah, I had some McDonald's fries on my desk. I turned around for about 15 seconds to go to the printer and like grab something, and by the time I turned around, she had already taken them off of the desk, brought them over to the futon, and she'd spread them all over the futon.
These are my treasures.
Things.
But yeah, I got to go fishing a couple of times in my life. Basically, my stepdad's work had like a holiday place on the Isle of Mull in Scotland, like super remote. And we used to go there in the off seasons because no one else was using it. So that's how we could kind of afford to do like family holidays back in the day, and liked it. And one of the guys that looked after places would take me fishing as a little youngling. And I got really mad one time because the rest of the family wanted to come along, and I was like, "No, this is Will's fishing trip." Oh, I got some treasure! Fuck yeah!
I'm gonna steal your treasure.
No! No PvP!
Hey,
I didn't know what that would do.
the fuck, man?
Oh no! Nick has worked out how to. I saw you. I saw you, Nick.
I saw it happen on your stream.
Let's fucking
Because there
go!
was a delay, and so I just watched myself
Bookow!
getting pushed.
Bookow! Bookow! Ah, no!
Middle of fishing, you bitch!
Oh, it speed tripped me, huh? Huh? Man, these new boarding systems are weird. Such a butt. All right, let's make it spicy. Ha! Bye, Nick. No one knows how cool we are.
Man, I didn't know this game would get better, but here we are. Justin Will.
Beat me into the sea, why don't you? Just getting my krill. Yeah, Immortal End does make a good point. The only way this game would be better is if it had a frog spell. Oh, I thought Deus had just joined the chat. I was like...
I got a guitar. Holy shit. They have like a fully simulated guitar.
Nice.
God. I feel a little guilty, I won't lie. Like, we're here, fishing, hanging out, having a good time. Kyle's been having to deal with Call of Duty all day. And I'm like, poor Kyle. Like, oh, okay, slight little bit of a bitch, just a little bit of a bitch. But the amount of industry friendos who spend all year being like, oh man, Call of Duty, they treat their people so terrible, I can't believe they do this. Launch time comes around, they're like, oh, I'm installing Black Ops 17, can't wait to play it.
Yep.
You
Although,
bastards.
like, I have heard the legends of the Call of Duty bonuses.
True.
So,
Like, but it's kind of... Alright, as far as I've understood it, that's a lot of the reason why no one really complains heavily about working on the Call of Duty stuff, because it's understood by everyone on those projects are like, it's going to be hell, but when you're done, you will have made a shit ton of money.
yeah.
Not like rev share type money, but yeah, the bonuses that they give are very chunky, which is why people stay on it, and they don't tend to shit talk it, you know.
Yeah, I had a friend who worked on one of the Call of Duties. Oh my god, I got an octopus.
Oh, nice, good catch.
Shit.
Their Christmas bonus paid off their student loans.
Whew.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
So,
I'm mad for friends who are on Star Citizen at the moment, because all they got for their like mandatory 3 weeks, 7 days a week crunch was PTO, which they will not be able to take until Squadron 42 ships. I'm like,
yeah, that's
bastards.
never happening.
Yeah, the idea of being gifted, like, extra PTO is ridiculous. I got a bonus last year, and my boss was like, yeah, you know, like, you should be, like, you know, I tried to give you a good bonus. And it was. But only in that it paid me back for the month that I had to take off to get surgery. He wouldn't let me work from home for that month. It was the exact amount that he owed me for that month. And so he was like, oh, aren't you happy? I was like, no, because you just, like, brought the amount I have back to how much I was supposed to make this year.
You brought me back to 0, Mother Hubbard. It's not a gift if you're undoing.
Damn it.
Anyway, yeah. Sorry, I didn't
Sorry,
mean to...
I got one that was like 12, 7, and 8. There's no way.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot.
That's like the 35, 40, 35 I saw.
I have not seen another big.
Yeah, no, exactly. It brought me back to 0.
I'm definitely gonna start hitting the saltwater areas in a sec, because that's where I've been getting the good shit. That pier was awesome.
Yeah, the pier's great.
I don't know. I think I killed it with that fucking alligator.
You've got the freshwater stuff down pat.
And fucking salmon.
Oh, it turns out I hadn't actually equipped crickets for the last, 20 minutes, so that's why I've been catching shite. You can't get shinies with worms, apparently.
I've currently got leeches equipped.
Oh, fancy.
Nice. Too bougie.
Oh, speaking of being bougie, I am going to go get myself a bevy. So, yeah. To all the lovely Longship... what were we chatting about earlier? I guess we did books. Do you all want to do...
Did Halloween costumes.
What is a TV show or film that has caught you off guard with being brilliant? You didn't expect it to be a fucking banger. Okay, and I'll be back in just a second.
Ooh. I'm sure I wasn't expecting to be a banger. One of my favorite shows that got axed too soon and I think is perfect is Limitless. Sir Garrett, I believe Wild Robot's a movie, isn't it? Isn't that the movie that just came out? Well, aren't you fucking special, Dan? No, you're good, Sir Garrett. I mean, I'm glad that it's still a good movie. I have been thinking about going and seeing it.
Yeah, it's been on my list to see. I've been a little busy.
Yeah, because the last thing I saw in theaters was The Substance.
I think the last thing I saw was the second Mad Max film. Furiosa. Yeah, there we go.
I saw that at my partner's parents' place when I went down there a little while back. And it's very interesting. I kept saying it kind of almost felt like it should have been like a Prestige series.
Yeah, it did feel a little bit like that.
Yeah, I liked it. It was cool, but it felt like I was watching a TV show that wasn't quite done. I really liked it as a TV show.
It's definitely one of those sorry, I have to click. One of those films that you gotta see in theaters.
Yeah.
Because the surround and the deep bass and everything is just such a big part of that experience.
That's fair. God, what have I watched recently?
Yeah, I'm trying to think through. I don't watch a lot of TV.
Yeah, I've just been watching DS9. Although, in my own time, I've been watching Discovery of Witches. And I'm really enjoying that. It's cool to see, because normally the forbidden romance or whatever, if a show has witches or vampires or whatever, is between supernatural and a human. And this show is like, what if we did not give a flying fuck about humans? And the main romance was between a witch and a vampire. All right, cool. And there's also demons. Let's go. Like,
Yeah, I think for TV shows that I went in thinking would be trash, but thought ended up really enjoying, I'm gonna go with Scream, the TV series.
I heard really good things about that one.
That was surprisingly good. Up until the third season, where they just rebooted it from scratch, and it makes zero sense.
Bastards.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, because it was like a hard cut in the middle of the season where they're doing stuff to just like a whole new cast in a whole new area.
Oh, that's so weird.
It was so weird. I don't know what they were doing. I'm not sure we should be hearing this conversation.
I know, right? It feels like there's something very important being discussed.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we should be like just making fake conversation to talk over it,
know,
so
right?
the chat doesn't hear.
Yeah, chat, don't pay attention to Will.
Yeah, let's
pay attention
ignore
to me.
whatever is going on back there, because we don't know if they know that they can be heard. So let's just make lots of continuous noise.
Yeah. Oh, chat can't hear Will.
Oh, good. Okay.
Oh, it's just
Ooh.
us then.
Okay.
That's good. I guess he can mute himself from chat. That's good. It's just a conversation.
Woo. Yeah, that was.
Sorry about that. Yeah, so I can't mute the mic for both operations at the same time.
Got it.
I've muted it for
Okay.
the rest of the internet. So I guess you all got to hear that. Unfortunately, it's not a story I can share with the Longship on a recordable format. But I just found out at the same time you both did.
No, we didn't hear what
there?
was actually happening. We just heard very
I'll tell- is it
serious.
M's?
Sorry?
Is it M's in there still?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's me.
Tell them to look for a DM.
Okay.
I'll send
Okay.
them what I
I'll look
know.
for a DM.
Because they need to see this as much as
Okay, to give you all some context without, like, doxing anybody or sharing any information, we basically found out that one of our friends has been making very, very poor life choices and putting themselves in a very dangerous situation since, like, July. Fiona just found out about this, and obviously I just did as well. And we're just like, how? Why? It's
Guys, I
fucking
caught a
October!
sunfish.
Okay, anyway, cheers all.
protect your peace, y'all.
Protect your peace.
Look out for yourselves.
Um,
Don't make bad
please
decisions.
DM me right
Don't talk to
now.
strangers. That at least is one thing that our parents got right. Don't talk to strangers.
Do not talk to strange men. They
Don't
are...
talk to people.
They're big and scary.
People are the worst.
Just don't talk to people at all. Like, who needs that?
I need to know who we're gossiping about. Fiona needs to DM me right
Okay.
now.
And they are in the process. So yeah, sorry about that, friends. For those of you Longship side, I came out here to go get like another slice of pizza and a cider, and Fiona has the deathly serious look. So I'm immediately freaking the fuck out. Like, what has happened? Oh god.
Well, so all that chat could hear is me and Nick being like, "Oh my god, we hear something serious going on, and we're worried chat can hear it, so we're gonna start talking over it." And then everyone in chat's like, "We can't hear Will," and we're like, "Oh."
Okay, back onto the happier. What were some of the surprise wins that people found on telly, desperately trying to bring in the good shit?
We were talking about Scream, right?
Yeah, I think my TV show that I thought was surprisingly good that I thought would be trash was Scream, the TV series.
Okay.
Mine is Limitless, the TV series.
Huh. I wouldn't have thought that one.
It is a comfort show.
Yeah. I've already talked about my one, which was Station 11. Because I was like, I can't deal with another post-apocalyptic show. And then, no, it's about the power of Shakespeare. It's fucking brilliant.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That sounds very up
Nice.
your alley.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been watching The Ark, And I
Okay.
would not describe it as good, but you can tell Sci-Fi Channel really desperately wants it to be good. The writing is good, the actors are good, but man, like it has a budget of $12 and whatever lint they could scrape together.
Man, I've not seen that at all. No, and it has to be a surprise one. So, Warehouse 13 and Monk, we know those. Those are known. What is something
Warehouse
that's surprising?
13, I will sing the praises of endlessly.
Oh, yes. And, entirely deservedly so. But it's got to be surprise bangers,
Except for like the last like 5 episodes. And then I'm like, what the fuck is going on, guys? What do we do here? This romance subplot did not need to happen.
Oh, sweet mercy in a cup.
I hear there's parts of MASH that did not age well.
Yeah.
I've not seen
And
it
also,
recently.
again, everybody knows MASH, especially the final episode.
Yeah.
Like, give me the ones that no one would know. Like, the ones that you stumbled upon and was like, holy shit. Let's get that. Let's get those good surprise bangers.
I'm trying to think, because I know I have some.
The reason this sprung to mind is I know it's a lot more known now, but I started watching Ranking of Kings when that dropped, not knowing that it was going to be one of the most incredible shows. I was just like, you know what? I don't have any other anime to watch. What's this? Ranking of Kings. All right, that looks pretty cute. Let's give it a go. Ooh, Scavenger's Reign. Yeah, that was
Scavenger's Reign is really good.
phenomenal.
Oh, very good. I have dreams about that show regularly.
Yeah.
Because of how much I loved it.
I'd really like to see the craft and survival genre embrace that level of fuckery.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
it's a
why
lot
also
of
like I
fuckery.
loved Love, Death, and Robots. Like,
And we're going to be getting video game Love, Death, and Robots soon, which is going to be very cool. Though it does make me laugh that Concord, the video game, is still getting its episode, despite the game being very dead.
I saw that.
That's
was
cruel. Lizzie says Marco Polo. I actually hadn't tried that. And I guess it's a hard one to say because it's obviously also about personal experience, right? Because Bismarck said they didn't know anything about Chainsaw Man before seeing it, and they kind of got to stumble onto that. And because of the amount of like weeb friends and media I consume, Chainsaw Man was well hyped for me before I saw it, and deservedly so.
Yeah, I've heard so much about that series, so...
Same with Dan Dan and, like, second season of Jujutsu Kaisen and stuff like that. Jujutsu Kaisen. Tripping over my words tonight.
Every time I hear Dadan, I think of... what is it called? Something Black Betty, Dan. God, I can't remember the name of that song.
I'm trying to think. I know there's a show. I know there's a show that like.
Right.
I want to say it's historical fiction is the genre. I can't.
Can you describe any of it? Because I know between us,
No.
we're like a weird encyclopedia.
It's not even that. It's like I know the shape of it, but I cannot give you any specifics. I just know that I have one, you know?
Okay.
It is spooky
like-
season.
Ooh.
It's like knowing you have a book and you just know that the book is tall. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
Like that's all I've got.
It's just a tall book. No, so Nick, that's a good one. Okay. Horror movies is always an interesting one, but here's my challenge. So it's the Halloween house party. You got to pull one horror movie from your vast repertoire of knowledge.
Oh my god, what'd you
The
catch?
fuck is this?
What
A
the?
large sawfish.
All right, I'm running. The Nessa special is in the house. Come join you all for some pier fishing. That is a big fucking sawfish. Fuck yeah.
All right, Nessa, we caught your child.
Oh. Historical fiction.
Okay,
I know which
so-
one.
So now, obviously, there's a few that you can throw in, like the Japanese weird horror one, which I think is called House. I have it on my list, and I always forget the name of it. Or for like classics, whenever I have to say like, oh, what's a horror movie that I would go for? It's In the Mouth of Madness.
I like Orphan.
Ooh.
I figured out one of the TV shows, which is Ragnarok.
Okay.
It is a sleeper hit. It's actually a Netflix series, I believe.
Yeah.
But it is a modern retelling of the Norse gods. Basically, like, the Norse gods have been reincarnated into modern day, and Thor is a 17-year-old autistic kid.
Oh, I think I
really
saw that.
good. It's so good, and it's set in Norway, and all of the actors are Norwegian.
Forget Norway.
Um,
I called it Man of War.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And it just says, okay, you should not be holding this.
You should not be holding that.
You should not be holding that. But yeah, it's set in Norway. All the actors are Norwegian. And so it's actually acted in Norwegian. But because everyone in Norway also speaks English, all of the actors do their English dub work as well. And so if you watch it in English, you will still hear the same acting with the same correct accents. It's really good.
Okay.
Season 3 just came out, or not just, but it came out recently. I still need to watch it. But God, it's so good. It's really good. I really like this retelling.
So, we were talking about horror. If I'm in a group and it's like people who want to be introduced to some
fucking hell!
What did you do?
M's.
A hammerhead shark. I guess I hit the nail on the head.
I'm gonna clipping through the shark. Clipping through the shark.
Look at Will hugging that shark.
Thanks, I hate it.
Look at your little nose.
Thanks, I hate it.
I got a cigarette too, so that I look more like a Brooklyn skis dude.
Yeah.
Who's gonna ghost you after 2 dates and then say, this bitch.
The proper fuckboy aesthetic.
Yeah.
I'm just going for, exhausted dad smiling through it all.
I love that M's is like a very tiny anime fuckboy.
Yeah, of course. Guys, that's just who I am, minus the tiny. I'm very tall.
Yeah.
Well, Will, you wouldn't know. You've never met me in person.
I've seen pictures. I've been informed. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You just happened to be out of town the one time I was there.
Just happened to be. I'm calling conspiracy.
I'm sorry that you happened to be out of town the weekend of my mother's birthday.
Shenanigans.
Was that GDC?
Yeah. So where else the fuck do I go? It's not like I go on holiday. I do love going to GDC. It's not like it's a chore.
I hope I can afford to go this year.
So, New York Comic Con was this past weekend or 2 weekends ago. Oh, I got a treasure chest! Yay! And I actually I had one of my friends. I mean, you guys actually know who it is. Jeffrey texted me and was like, "Hey, I have an extra ticket if you want to go." And I was like, "Oh, thank you, but it's far and I'm tired and I don't want to get COVID." And then basically everyone I know who went to Comic-Con got COVID, and I was just like, well, thanks for proving my point, everyone.
Yeah. I still was really impressed with both with PAX that did not have a gigantic outbreak. I want to shout out to the PAX folks for not being gross.
Yeah, well, what really helps is wearing a fucking mask.
Yeah, first GDC after COVID was not good, but we know some of the people who were very bad. Like
Yeah.
tested positive and then came and infected all of us and then lied about it on Twitter.
Gross.
And then got rumbled. That was a bad time.
That was bad.
What pisses me off is like I've had this conversation with a lot of people where I'm like, genuinely, you will be healthier, you'll be happier if you mask to protect yourself. Like just for your own benefit, life will be better. You can, like, you're also protecting everyone around you. And like people will agree with me, or they're like, yeah, the last time I went to a big event, I didn't mask and I got COVID and I super regret it. And we have this conversation and it's all good. And then I see them go to another big event and they don't wear a mask. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? We just talked about this. And like, I am just now getting past having gotten IBS triggered by having COVID. It was miserable. I had to have a really, really restricted diet to basically like protect myself from being in pain all the time. And like, it sucks constantly, and it ruined every single part of my day, even though I wasn't contagious. Even though like I didn't have COVID anymore. COVID still actively was doing damage to me. And I was like, guys, it is not hard to wear a mask. I'm sorry to be preachy on your stream, Will, but it pisses me off a lot, because COVID could have been gone like 3 years ago.
Yeah, you know what? I'm changing the subject not because I disagree. It was just like there's no way that conversation goes in anything vaguely like cheerful terms.
Yeah,
my most recent
fair.
one was fucking miserable, and that wasn't Fiona's fault. One of Fiona's friends had obviously caught it, but they were hanging out outside on a fucking boat. You know, a big ass fish.
Speaking of big asses,
damn.
Yeah. Sometimes there's nothing you can do. You catch it and you don't know why. Like both times I caught it recently, I caught it and my partner didn't.
Mel has been in a wheelchair for like a year and a half after the last bout of COVID. She's just starting to walk again.
Yeah. And Fiona didn't get hit too hard with it, but it fucking destroyed me. Like, that's the reason we had to do a fucking donations drive, because I lost out on so much work. Yay! Okay, but that was our 5 minutes on it.
That was my rant. I'm done. Wear a mask.
I need to unsubscribe from any emails that I get from eBay, and I keep forgetting because I wake up in the morning now and it's like, "Hey, Will, how are you doing?"
Marlin.
Little Marlin, look at his little. It's so little. It's less of a swordfish, more a butter knife.
Yeah, it's so good.
Oh my god, I got a shining massive seahorse.
You got 2 shinies?
I did, in a row.
Are you drinking shiny soda?
I haven't had a single fucking soda.
Fuck you.
I'm looking to see. Does it like update in your categories if you catch it like shiny or better?
I believe that it does.
Yeah, I think so.
I think there's like pips.
Not a single shiny. Shenanigans! Shenanigans! A little herring in a bucket. But yeah, no, I keep forgetting to turn it off because it just, hours in a day problem. But every morning it's in my little inbox. It's like, hey, Will, if you were affluent, look at all this cool shit you could have. Like this transformer you've always wanted. And this fucking giant robot controller. I'm like, damn it.
Which transformer? Which transformer, Will?
It is... I always have to look it up because I get it wrong. It's one of the Gen 1... It's not one of the headmasters, but it has a similar gimmick.
Okay. It was just showing me one that, like... God, it's, like, huge. I don't remember who it is. But, like... He's, like, a double headmaster. He's big enough that the head turns into a transformer that's about the size of a normal one, and then that one's head also turns into a transformer.
Is that Ultra Magnus?
I think maybe it's Ultra Magnus. It's the weird colors one. It's the 80s colors one that I hate. And I'm like, I don't think I can tolerate a 4-foot transformer in my house to begin with. I have some standards, but I really, really don't think I can tolerate a lime green and royal purple Ultra Magnus 4-foot transformer in my apartment.
Yep.
Like, I told him, I was like, I love you and I care about you so much. And, like, I genuinely really like having all the Transformers here. But, like, that is when we have our own rooms thing, okay?
So my one is, it's one of the motivators, which were a little bit Headmaster, and it was Flame, because one of my friends growing up, Tacitor, had it, and I thought it was the coolest fucking Transformer ever. Then I couldn't remember the name, but because it has all the features